The World Food Programme says there is a global hunger crisis of unprecedented proportions. Unless food needs are met, there will be a hunger on a catastrophic scale. How does such a crisis develop almost unnoticed?
Well, it's true that this year we are facing like unprecedented level of hunger level. Many factors, of course, contributed to that, and we have been raising the alarms for quite some time now. We expected that to happen since last year. We said 2023 is going to be a difficult year. Although we had a lot of success in 2022, where we were able to reach around 140 million people, but we were warning, raising the alarms that 2023 is going to be a difficult year. And this is what we are seeing today. Over 340 million people are facing acute hunger. 40 million of them are in the extreme level of hunger, which is one step away from famine. Causes for that are, we know all of it. Start with the conflict, which we are seeing in different parts of the world, from the Middle East to Africa, the Horn of Africa, the Sahel, the Afghanistan, and so on. Climate is also playing similar role as to the conflict in terms of reducing the production of food, in terms of displacing population, as we have seen last year in the Horn of Africa, as Somalia, and so on, and Ethiopia. Economic downturn is another, which is the impact of the COVID-19, which is also another factor that people cannot afford or have no access to food. So all this combined is driving the numbers very high. And at the same time, we are struggling also with funding, because there are now, call it competing priorities, from Afghanistan to Yemen to Syria to the Horn of Africa to the Sahel to Sudan and so on. So projected that this year will be able to reach around 170 million, but our projection, we won't be able to raise the funds that is needed, which is around $24 billion. As I was saying, last year was a success because we were able to raise $14 billion and reach 140 million. But this year, our estimate is that we may be able to reach or raise $10 billion only. So the situation that is, hunger is increasing on one side, and funding is reducing in the other side, which put us in a real difficult situation.